Hey YouTubers, Mike Martins here, Mike Martins channel. Thanks for joining me for another special edition of Housing Crisis. I got this one here. Man rents out back of SUV for $15 a night in downtown Toronto. It's horrible. I'm not going on against the guy who's renting it out to him because he's providing someone a place to sleep and to spend the night. So it's basically helping. He's really helping somebody live, basically, especially at 15 a night. He's not gouging, but it's getting really bad. If you're working and you can't afford a room to live, or I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna rant. I'm just gonna go ahead. The price of a detached home is out of reach for most. Minuscule condos cost an arm and a leg. Rentals are becoming increasingly unaffordable, and hotels seem to cater to high rollers. So where can a person on a budget lay their head in Toronto without digging themselves into insurmountable debt? How about the back of an SUV? That's right. A measly $15 a night or $311 a month, you could rent out an SUV in downtown Toronto's Distillery district and sleep in the trunk. So it's not illegal to sleep in a car. The only thing is that illegal in Toronto. The only thing that would be illegal would be if you're consuming alcohol in a vehicle. So, and you can get a parking ticket if you're not allowed to park. But it's not illegal to sleep in a car in Toronto. The Airbnb posting reads, "Live in the trunk of my Mercedes SUV in the hot, usually expensive historic Distillery district, also called Crooktown of downtown Toronto, a few steps away from Lake Ontario, Sugar Beach, gorgeous park, lands, trails, dining, shopping, entertainment, and more." I'm just speechless right now. I mean, it's not a bad place. I mean, it's not like it's, you know what I mean? It's not like the guy's living in, you know. The poster adds the vehicle is parked in a safe, quiet street and includes thick foam double bed mattress that sleeps up to two. There's even curtains for privacy if you're inclined to test the vehicle's suspension. Of course, you'll have to walk to find a washroom, but a burst bladder is a small price to pay for such gargantuan savings. The apartment, in quotations, is stationary, but may be available to drive at an extra cost. But is it legal? According to the city zoning, I went over that. Yes, it is illegal. I watched the video. You can read the article. I'll leave you a link for the article. And it's not much to read here. But is it legal? According to the city zoning bylaws, the target living/sleeping in vehicles only apply to property that can be bought and sold, including driveways and parking lots, but not on public streets. Police says it's within the law. Also, the vehicle isn't running or parked in prohibited location, like I said. Now, my question to you guys is, would you sleep in the back of an SUV to save money? I'm pretty choked that this is happening, especially people that work. Like, I could picture a full-timer, a full-timer, 40, 50 hours a week, breaking his back and has to sleep and, I mean, saves a bit of money, but according to the video, he saves a lot of money because people are paying $200 a night for a room. I don't know what's happening, people. I know in New Zealand, it's going to be big this year, 2017 winter, because it's the Southern Hemisphere is going to be experiencing its winter. And I have a feeling that it's going to be big. I have a feeling it's going to be a big problem. It's going to be a huge human rights problem down in New Zealand because people are not going to have a place to live. And they're going to be living out of garages, and a lot of those places don't have proper ventilation, heating, and it's concerning. It's very concerning that this is happening, and everyone's bought out of the market. No one could afford, and Canada's not investing anymore on the immigrants that come in with $0, and basically they come in with $0 to work from scratch. And like my parents, when they worked from scratch with zero. And my uncle and cousins and a lot of people that came A lot of cultures came with zero. Work from scratch, build yourself up, buy your starter home, buy your first car, you know, get your family in order, get everything in order, pay off the house, right? Now paying off a house is unheard of. It's almost unheard of. You know what I mean? So it's getting so bad right now that's a lot of people were bought into the student loan crisis thing. A lot of people bought into that whole student loan thing. That was a big mistake. And a lot of people are having to pay that plus having to pay their rent and having to pay, they basically got the mortgage without the house when they got into this whole student loan fiasco thing. I don't know what to tell you guys, man. I don't know how to tell you guys because this is something that we just don't know how to deal with because basically if you worked you always had what you wanted. All you had to do was work and be smart and you'll have what you want. I don't know. Comment below, let me know what you guys think.